네, 오늘은 또 알렉스 씨를 다시 모셔봤는데요. 캐나다 알렉스 아니고요. 미국 알렉스입니다.
Yes, American Alex.
네, he's from the United States and he's going to tell us about a memorable experience he had before.
All right, I'm excited to hear about it.
네.
Why don't we call him right now?
Okay.
Alex 씨,
나와주세요.
So one of the most memorable experiences of my life came about 6 years ago. I'd been in Korea for a year and a half, and I told my mom that I wasn't going to be able to come home for Christmas again this year. But of course I did, and with my dad and my brother and my sister and my friend, we planned a surprise, and I flew all the way across the ocean to get home, had my friend pick me up at the airport, and just walked into my house normally at 7 a.m. as if nothing had changed. I said, "Hey Mom, I'm home." And she was so surprised. She probably cried for 30 minutes straight, and I just thinking about it now brings back kind of these warm feelings. Yeah, I miss my mom, but being able to see her happy at that moment was certainly one of the greatest memories I've ever had, and who knows, maybe I'll be able to do it again.
Oh, that was so sweet.
Yeah, that was really interesting. Have you ever paid any surprise visits to anybody?
Yes. So actually, when I went back to America to visit my family, we didn't tell my little sister.
Uh-huh.
And so she was actually sleeping in the bedroom, and I filmed. And so, or my stepmom films, and I walked in and just woke her up on the bed like this. I was like,
진짜요?
"Hey, wake up!" And then she woke up and she was like, "Ah!" She didn't cry or anything, but she was like scared.
그렇군요.
Yeah.
메간 선생님이 미국을 오랜만에 방문했을 때, 가족들을 보러 갔을 때 여동생에게 말을 안 하고 그냥 깨웠다고요. 그래서 정말 놀랐을 것 같고 꿈인지 이게 진짜인지 헷갈렸을 것 같아요.
Yeah, she did. She was like, I was like, "You're
Am I dreaming?
awake. It's not a dream."
Yeah, I would have done the same thing if I had an older brother or
Right.
if I had a sibling who could do that to me. Well, very fun, and this one was also a fun anecdote.
Yeah.
정말 재미있는 일화였는데 알렉스 씨가 이제 가족에게 어떤 특별한 이벤트를 준비해서 보여줬는지 가족이라기보다는 어머니죠.
Yeah.
엄마에게만 무슨 이벤트를 했는지 한번 공부를 해볼까요?
Okay, sounds good. So the first thing he says is, "So, one of the most memorable experiences of my life came about 6 years ago." So, one of the most memorable experiences of my life came about 6 years ago.
One of the most memorable experiences. 이런 형태 여러분 이제 많이 익숙하시죠? Most memorable experiences 중에 하나.
One.
네, 가장 기억에 남는 기억들 중 하나는 came about 6 years ago. 6년 전쯤에 왔습니다라고 했는데요. So you could say, in other words, this happened 6 years ago.
Happened.
네.
Yeah, one of my most memorable experiences happened 6 years ago.
네, 또는 그냥 단순하게 was about
yeah.
6 years ago.
Was.
이렇게 해도 되고요. came도 뭐 came about 여러 가지로 바꿔볼 수 있겠습니다. 다음 문장 볼까요?
I had been in Korea for a year and a half. I had been in Korea for a year and a half.
이 부분 이제 I had been이라고 말하는 것이 좀 빠르게 지나가면서 네, I'd been 이런 식으로 됐는데 I'd. 이것을 사실은 문법 또는 문장 구조를 잘 파악하고 계신다면 잘 안 들려도 여러분 빈칸 채워넣듯이 채워넣을 수가 있습니다. 그래서 I'd been in Korea. 이게 I have been in Korea가 아닌 이유는
Because it was in the past.
예전 일이기 때문에
Right.
6 years ago.
Right.
6년
If he
전.
was here right now, he could say, I have been in Korea. So for me, I have been in Korea for about 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
지금 메간 선생님이 I have been이라고 했으니까 지금 5년 전부터 지금까지 한국에 있었다는 이야기고요. 이제 5년 전에 그로부터 5년 전부터 5년간 있었다. 즉 10년 전부터 5년 전까지 하려면 I had been in Korea. 이런 형태로 I have been, I had been 완전 다르죠.
Right.
So I had been in Korea for a year and a half. 1년 반 정도 한국에 살았을 때의 일이라는 거죠. And then
And I told my mom that I wasn't going to be able to come home for Christmas again this year. And I told my mom that I wasn't going to be able to come home for Christmas again this year.
네, 엄마에게 뭐라고 말했냐면 I wasn't going to be able to. To be going to be able to. 좀 복잡해 보이지만 이제 I'm going to 그다음에 I can 합치고 싶은데
Right.
합칠 수 없어요.
Right.
Because you cannot say I'm going to can come.
Right. You can't say that.
네, can이라는 것은 조동사의 임으로 중간에 넣을 수가 없어요. 그래서
able to.
be able to로 바꾸는 거죠. 그래서 I am going to be able to인데 과거형, 부정으로 다 바꿔서 I wasn't going to be able to come home. 집에 못 갈 거라고 말을 한 거죠. For Christmas again this year. 크리스마스에 이제 맞춰서 올해는 갈 수 없을 거라고 이야기를 거짓말을 한 거네요.
Yeah, he was lying.
Yeah, because we can tell that he lied by the next sentence.
Okay, which is, but of course I did, and with my dad and my brother, my sister and my friend. But of course I did, and with my dad and my brother, my sister and my friend.
네, 여기에서 알렉스 씨가 but of course I did라고 말을 하는 부분에 있어서 그 인토네이션이라든지 표정을 잘 보셨어야 되는데 but of course I did. 좀 웃으면서 장난기 어린 표정으로 말을 하는 거죠. I told my mom 못 간다고 말했는데 but of course I did. 당연히 갔죠. 라는.
Of course.
그래서 당연히 갔고요. 그래서 거짓말이었고 아빠와 형, 여동생 그리고 친구와 함께 무엇을 했다고요?
We planned a surprise, and I flew all the way across the ocean to get home. We planned a surprise, and I flew all the way across the ocean to get home.
깜짝 방문을 계획을 해서 all the way across the ocean. 그 미국과 한국 사이에는 the Pacific Ocean. 태평양이 있잖아요. The Pacific Ocean을 이야기하는 거고요. 그래서 across the ocean 바다를 건너서 거기까지나 갔어요. 무엇을 하기 위해서? To get home. 집에 갔다는 건데요. 재밌는 거 surprise. I usually say a surprise party or something like a surprise visit.
Well, that's
but
true.
it can also be used as a standalone expression.
You can just say surprise, for anything. You don't have to explain what type of surprise because from the context, they'll know what you mean.
그렇죠.
Yeah.
그래서 a surprise visit, a surprise party, a surprise gift,
Yeah, I was about to say gift.
a surprise
Trip.
깜짝 여행 이런 것들 다 전부 다 뒤에 말들을 떼버리시고 그냥 it's a surprise 하시면 되겠죠. 그래서 번역할 때에는 깜짝 방문이라고 번역을 해봤습니다. 깜짝 방문을 계획했고 바다를 건너서 집에 갔어요. And did he have a car?
No, he didn't have a car. So, had my friend pick me up at the airport.
그렇죠.
Had my friend pick me up at the airport.
친구에게 좀 그 신속하게 움직이기 위해서 친구에게 즉 가족에게 말을 해버리면 뭐 아빠가 정말로 공항으로 데리러 나올 때 엄마가 어디 가냐고 물어봤을 수도 있겠고
right.
계획이 들통이 나잖아요.
Right.
그렇기 때문에 친구에게 계획을 정말 철저하게 짰네요.
Right, that was awesome.
Yeah, very thorough plan.
Right.
네, 친구에게 pick me up 할 것을 시켰다. Had my friend. Because when you say have someone do something, you're basically asking
them to do something.
Yeah.
So if you have someone clean your house for you, that means that you've asked them to do so.
That's right. 친구가 저를 공항에 데리러 나오게 했고요. And then I will have you read the next one.
All right.
Okay.
And then after that, I will have you translate it to Korean. Okay.
Sounds good.
And just walked into my house normally at 7 a.m. as if nothing had changed. And just walked into my house normally at 7 a.m. as if nothing had changed.
네, 친구가 이제 공항에서 픽업해서 데려가 준 다음에 and just walked into my house. 앞에서 그 had 앞에도 주어 I 없었고요. 여기도 I 없었는데 다 그냥 쭉 나열하고 있기 때문이에요. I flew, I had my friend pick me up, and I just walked into. 그래서 walked into my house. My house는 더 이상 아니지만
Right.
my family's house.
Right, your family's house. But when we speak in English, we just say everything is my apartment, my house, my dog.
그렇죠.
Even if you share it with other people, or technically the house belongs to your parents.
Exactly.
Yeah.
그래서 my house normally 그냥 평범하게 걸어 들어갔대요. At 7 a.m. as if nothing had changed. 아무것도 달라진 것이 없는 것처럼. 여기서 말하는 change라는 거는 as if I had never left.
Yeah.
아예 한국으로 떠나지도 않은 것처럼 그냥 7시에 그런데 평소에 7시에 집에 갔나 보네요. Maybe.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, oh, that's
Is it
pretty
normal?
early. Maybe he had a night job.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe normally doesn't really mean like normally.
Yeah, at a normal time.
그냥
Just
태연하게.
means the normal way. Maybe he had a house key already. Because that's how it was for me. I already had a house key to my
네.
parents' house. So I just walked in.
그렇죠. 그냥 태연하게 들어갔다는 거죠.
Yeah.
뭐 나왔어요 이런 말 하지 않고. Okay, the next one is
So the next one, there's some part that could be difficult to hear. So let's take a look at the clip.
I said, hey mom, I'm home. and she was so surprised. I said, "Hey Mom, I'm home." And she was so surprised.
I think he has the record for fastest words.
좀 정말로 1위를 충분히 노려볼 만한데 정말 빨랐어요. 앞부분이었죠?
Yeah, it was you want me to read that part or the
Sure,
whole
sure.
sentence?
The
He
whole
said,
sentence.
okay, the whole sentence. So I said, "Hey Mom, I'm home." And she was so surprised.
네, 그런데 이 부분이 어떻게 발음됐다고요?
So I said,
So I said. 네.
"Hey Mom, I'm home."
So I said. 이제 그 앞부분 문장이 태연하게 집으로 걸어 들어갔다라는 이야기를 하면서 그런 다음에 so I said, so I said, so I said. 네.
So I said, "Hey, blah blah blah."
그렇죠. 내가 말했다라는 말을 인용을 해주면서 so I said. 이거를 천천히 말할 이유가 없고 그
Yeah.
뒤에 나오는 말이 더 중요하잖아요.
Yeah, if you say "so I said," it sounds kind of, I don't know, when you're saying what people said, you usually say the other words very fast. So it's
맞아요.
like, and then I was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Because that's the most important part, right?
그렇죠.
Yeah.
중간중간에 실제로 인용하는 말들만 또박또박 말을
Yeah.
하고 나머지 so I said and she said
And I was like-
and I was like
And then she's like,
네, 이런 말들은
Yeah.
아주 짧게 들어가죠. 그래서 아주 빨랐고요. Hey mom, I'm home이라고 말을 했고 and she was so surprised. 엄마가 정말 놀라셨대요. Naturally,
"Yeah, of course."
anybody would be surprised.
Yeah, of course.
정말로 특히 아들이 한국에서 오랫동안 살고 있는데 못 온다고 했으니까 아쉬웠다가 갑자기 오니까 she was, I think, pleasantly surprised. Right? So we will play the clip 2 more times. Please check if you can hear the first part.
I said, "Hey Mom, I'm home." And she was so surprised. I said, "Hey Mom, I'm home." And she was so surprised.
명 선생님, 우리가 소개했던 것보다 훨씬 빨랐는데요.
Yeah, I think so. He's like, so I said,
더 빨랐어요. 예, 그래서 정말 1위를 드려야 될 것 같아요. 자, 그러면 다음으로 넘어가 보죠.
"She probably cried for 30 minutes straight." She probably cried for 30 minutes straight.
네, 오늘의 핵심 문장이 여기에 들어가 있었습니다. She probably cried for 30 minutes straight. Probably는 뭐 아마도란 말인데 정확하게 30분인지 재보이지 않았기 때문에 30분은 내리 우셨을 거예요 아마라는 말이었죠. She was so touched and moved and happy, excited to see her own son, right? Yeah. So would you have done the same?
Yeah, I would have cried if my son just came back like that.
Yeah. 다음 문장.
And I just think about it now. It brings back kind of these warm feelings. And I just think about it now. It brings back kind of these warm feelings.
문장 전체 중에서 가운데를 보시면 it 부분이 괄호 안에 들어가 있는데 알렉스 씨가 이야기할 때는 실제로 발음을 하지는 않았어요. 그런데 구어체에서 이렇게 발음하지 않고 그냥 뒤에 나오는 이 동사부터 말하는 경우 종종 있죠. 그래서 여기에서도 it이 사실은 들어가야 되지만 생략이 되었습니다. And I just think about it now. 회상을 하면서 brings back kind of these warm feelings. kind of these라고 말을 하는 것도요. 여러분 실제로 우리가 공부할 때는 뭐 써 있는 거 보고 공부하면 되지만 말을 할 때는 어떻게 묘사할지 말을 찾을 때 kind of 이런 식으로
Yeah.
생각하면서 내뱉기 좋은 말이에요. kind of these warm feelings.
Yeah, that's a good one. Make sure you hold on to that one. Kind of these or kind of like, because we use it a lot when we don't really know how to explain
맞아요.
stuff.
너무 많이 쓰면 안 되겠고요.
Yeah.
Please do not overuse these expressions.
Yeah, because if you overuse it, it's kind of like you don't know.
And that's an example of overusing it when it's not necessary. 자, 그래서 그때 느낌이 따뜻했던 느낌이 되살아난다고 하고요. And then
Yeah, you know, I miss my mom, but yeah, you know, I miss my mom, but
엄마가 보고 싶긴 보고 싶었죠, 당연히. 그렇지만
being able to see her happy at that moment was certainly one of the greatest memories I've ever had. Being able to see her happy at that moment was certainly one of the greatest memories I've ever had.
being able to 이것도 마찬가지로 can하고 똑같은 건데 이제 canning이라고 ing 형태로 만들 수
Yeah.
없기 때문에 이제
Being
바꿔서
able to, right.
똑같은 뜻을 가진 다른 표현으로 ing 형태로 만들어줄 수 있는 be able to를 가져왔죠. Being able to see her happy, 엄마가 행복해하시는 모습을 볼 수 있는 것이 at that moment, 그 순간에 was certainly 분명 one of the greatest memories I've ever had. 지금까지 가졌던 모든 기억들 중에서 최고 중에 하나였습니다. 라는 말이죠.
Awesome.
네, 기억 또는 추억 둘 다 가능한 번역이 되겠고요. And then we have the final line.
The final one, we first need to take a look at the clip. So let's watch.
And who knows? Maybe I'll be able to do it again. And who knows? Maybe I'll be able to do it again.
Did you catch that?
I did catch it.
Yes.
Anything that's slower than so I said, I think I can hear it now.
I think the same can be said about me too.
Yeah.
자, 어떻게 이야기했죠?
And who knows? Maybe I'll be able to do it again.
이렇게 이야기를 했는데요. And who knows? 혹시도 모르죠? 누가 알아요? 라는 말이고요.
Who knows?
It's not really a question.
Right.
그냥 표현이죠. Who knows? 또 혹시
Just an
모르죠?
expression.
예. Maybe I'll be able to do it again. 뭐 다시 한번 그렇게 할 수 있을지도 몰라요라는 말인데 이 부분이 아주 빨라서 어떻게 했죠?
Maybe I'll be able to do it again.
Yeah, that was actually as fast as Alex.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be able to do it again. Maybe I'll be able to do it again.
Maybe I'll be able to be faster than Alex.
You were actually faster than Alex
Yes.
with this one. Maybe I'll be able to... 어렵네요. Maybe I'll be... I give up.
Maybe I'll be able to do it again.
Maybe I'll be able to do it again. 굉장히 빠르게 말한 이 부분 알렉스 씨의 입을 통해서 다시 한번 들어보시죠.
And who knows? Maybe I'll be able to do it again. And who knows? Maybe I'll be able to do it again.
알렉스 씨의 이야기를 듣고 나니까 저도 비슷한 걸 했던 기억이 났어요.
Oh yeah?
I did almost the same thing.
Really?
Not for anything major like Christmas, 추석, or 설날, but just didn't tell my mom that I was visiting her because I live in a different city.
Right.
So I just didn't tell anyone. I just told my father, and then I paid her a visit, and she was really happy and surprised. That was a long time ago. Maybe I should do it again.
You should do it again for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Maybe I'll do it.
Who knows? Maybe you will.
Who knows? 마지막 문장에 나왔던 who knows 표현이었죠. 자, 그러면 전체 내용 복습을 해보면 어떨까요?
Okay, let's watch it again.
So one of the most memorable experiences of my life came about 6 years ago. I had been in Korea for a year and a half, and I told my mom that I wasn't going to be able to come home for Christmas again this year. But of course I did, and with my dad and my brother and my sister and my friend, we planned a surprise, and I flew all the way across the ocean to get home, had my friend pick me up at the airport, and just walked into my house normally at 7 a.m., as if nothing had changed. I said, "Hey Mom, I'm home." And she was so surprised. She probably cried for 30 minutes straight, and I just think about it now brings back kind of these warm feelings. Yeah, I miss my mom, but being able to see her happy at that moment was certainly one of the greatest memories I've ever had, and who knows, maybe I'll be able to do it again. So one of the most memorable experiences of my life came about 6 years ago. I had been in Korea for a year and a half, and I told my mom that I wasn't going to be able to come home for Christmas again this year. But of course I did, and with my dad and my brother and my sister and my friend, we planned a surprise, and I flew all the way across the ocean to get home, had my friend pick me up at the airport, and just walked into my house normally at 7 a.m., as if nothing had changed. I said, "Hey Mom, I'm home." And she was so surprised. She probably cried for 30 minutes straight, and I just think about it now brings back kind of these warm feelings. Yeah, I miss my mom, but being able to see her happy at that moment was certainly one of the greatest memories I've ever had, and who knows, maybe I'll be able to do it again.
Thank you, Alex, for telling us the story 2 more times. I hope you can make a lot of great memories in the future with your family.
So do I. And since we've done that, now it's time for us to move into a section where we learn some really fun words.
Okay, sounds good.
It's time for Streets
Smart